team reminds you how special hometown banking can be. Smart, friendly solutions. Town and Country Bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Holiday savings are going on now at Napa Auto Parts Store in Salem. You'll find ice scrapers and snow brushes starting at $5.39. Cold weather essentials starting at $2.49 each. And Scott shop towels starting at $3.89. Stop by Napa Auto Parts Store at 604 East Scenic Rivers Boulevard in Salem. Open from 8 to 5 Monday through Friday and 8 to noon on Saturdays. Or give them a call, 573-729-4156.
Country Mart in Salem is the one place to go to get everything you need. You'll find a pharmacy, greenhouse, deli, and gluten-free foods, organic foods, and diabetic products. Have you joined the Country Mart e-club yet? If not, you should. You'll receive exclusive offers, weekly specials, and special sales through your email. It's simple and it's free. Join the Country Mart e-club today. For more information about the e-club, go to www.tcmarkets.com. It's just another service from your friends at Country Mart in Salem.
Good afternoon and welcome to KSMO Radio. Let's take a look at your noon hour weather forecast. Today is Veterans Day, so we encourage you to be sure and thank a veteran if you cross paths with one today and thank them for their service to our country. Now, we were cloudy early, but gradually skies are clearing and we're going to have a high temperature near 58 degrees. Winds will be out of the southwest at 9 to 18 miles per hour with gusts as high as 34 miles per hour. Tonight, skies are to be mostly clear with low around 35. Winds will be westerly tonight, 5 to 8 miles per hour with gusts as high as 20 miles per hour. Tomorrow, we expect sunny skies with a high temperature near 64 degrees. Westerly winds will be around 6 miles per hour, becoming calm during tomorrow afternoon. And early tomorrow morning, our wind chill values could be as low as 31 degrees. Tomorrow night, skies are expected to be mostly clear with low around 37 degrees with calm winds. Then Thursday should be partly sunny with a high temperature near 65. Calm winds on Thursday become southerly 5 to 8 miles per hour during the morning. Then Thursday night will be partly cloudy with low around 48. And Friday we expect sunny skies with a high temperature near 74 degrees. Friday night will be partly cloudy with low around 54. Then our weekend's going to start out on Saturday with mostly sunny skies and a high temperature near 76 degrees. We do have a chance of showers in our forecast for Saturday night with partly cloudy skies, low around 52. Then Sunday, a chance of showers with partly sunny skies and a high near 67. Sunday night, a chance of showers with mostly cloudy skies, low around 44 degrees. And Monday, that new work week starts out with still having a chance of showers with partly sunny skies and a high temperature near 57 degrees. And that's your noon hour weather update brought to you by all of us here at KSMO, where it's now time for the Brownfield Commentary and Midday Livestock Report.
Hello, everyone. I'm Cindy Young with Brownfield, and this is my 2 cents. Like many other people, I have a change jar where I drop pennies, dimes, and other loose change that I find in the bottom of my purse or in the pockets of jeans. I rarely take the time to sort through and look for rare coins or dates when I dump the change into a bag to take it to the bank, but one coin dropped and caught my eye. A 1942 nickel. There are few things in this world that have been around and perhaps made the rounds of that 80-year-old coin. I wonder how many people from different walks of life have held that same nickel in their hand. How many held it in their hand when it was a freshly minted 1942 coin and more valuable currency than it is today? 80 years ago, the average cost of a new house was $3,770, and average wages were $1,880 per year. Farmers earned 57% of what those working off the farm made. A gallon of gas cost 15 cents, a new car was $920, and a bottle of Coca-Cola cost a nickel. While so many men were called away or voluntarily left the farm to serve in the military or to take higher-paying jobs in war industries during this time, women played a crucial role in growing the food needed here in the United States and on the war fronts. Draft animals were still used to supply more of the horsepower on American farms than tractor power in 1942. That tide changed as the war ended in 45. Although the 5-cent piece I'm holding in my hand is not as valuable today as it was 80 years ago, I'll bet you a nickel I wouldn't have taken the time to consider the events of 1942 had it not dropped to the ground. I'm Cindy Young with Brownfield. That's my 2 cents.
Everything you've heard is true. Pioneer brand Z-Series soybeans are bringing you the next era of soybean performance. Believe the hype. With a generational leap in genetics, Z-Series is redefining what's possible. Ride the wave. Z-Series soybeans have unleashed unprecedented yield potential and delivered maximum return on investment. Plant Z-Series soybeans in the 100th season of Pioneer. Visit pioneer.com/greatest yields.
Life doesn't pause when you're sick. Vaccines against respiratory illnesses can help protect you and give you more playtime with your best friend. Depending on age and health status, vaccinations for flu, COVID-19, RSV, or pneumococcal infection may be recommended. Vaccines can help keep you from having a rough time. Learn more at cveep.org/vaccines-protect. Brought to you by the American Lung Association and CVEEP, fighting infectious respiratory disease.
Having a special event at your business or a community event that needs to have a way to provide instructions to the public? Townscreen can help. They have portable 43-inch displays that can be custom programmed with a bright, high-definition display that can even be sponsored. These portable screens can be used indoors or out and can run up to 12 hours on a battery. So even if there's no electricity available, you are good to go. For more information, go to townscreen.com or call 636-338-1199. Townscreen. Check out Country Mart in Salem, where in their bakery you can find a large variety of cakes for all occasions, anytime, and by special order, like anniversary, wedding, and birthday cakes. Country Mart has a full-service deli where breakfast is served daily. They have deli sandwiches that are made while you wait, and they offer daily lunch specials every day. You'll also find a large selection of cheese and deli meats to choose from. It's just another reason to shop at Country Mart in Salem, Highway 3272 East.
A slow start for direct cash cattle business, and cash hogs ended the day mixed. Good morning, I'm Megan Grebner with your Brownfield Livestock Market Report. It was a typically quiet day for direct cash cattle trade activity. Show lists for the week are mixed, higher in Nebraska and Colorado, somewhat lower in Texas and lower in Kansas. Bids and asking prices didn't surface Monday. Significant trade volume will likely hold out until midweek or later. At the Joplin Regional Stockyards in Missouri, sales were uneven compared to last week. Owner Jackie Moore has the details on Monday's sale.
We may actually call it a little lower today, and it probably was 5 or 10 lower. It'd end up near steady on a lot of those cattle.
He tells Brownfield a lot depends on what happens at the Board of Trade.
You know, it started off this morning pretty tough. The board started out lower, then turns around and goes up 9 1/4 up the limit. So, you know, we had a complete turnaround there. And, you know, the $14 move in the feeder cattle market is a big deal. And we've probably seen that move actually right here in this auction. So it's hard to tell what one's going to bring because you can't tell what the futures are going to do.
Thanks, Jackie. Box beef ended the day mixed with light to moderate demand for fairly light offerings. Choice was up 92 cents at $377.32. Select was $1.39 lower at $359.70. Estimated cattle slaughter was 113,000 head, up 4,000 on the week and up about 1,000 on the year. Cash hogs closed mixed with a moderate negotiated run. Processors were a little more aggressive in their procurement efforts to start the week. The market continues to navigate demand uncertainty. Critical trade and export data is being held up by the ongoing partial shutdown of the U.S. government. That's adding to the inconsistency in the market. The industry continues to monitor the availability of market-ready hogs and hog weights. Barrows and gilts at the National Daily Direct were down 4 cents with a weighted average of 83.95. The Iowa Minnesota closed 47 cents higher with a weighted average of 83.69, and the Western Corn Belt was 47 cents lower with a weighted average of 83.69. Pork values ended the day higher, up $1.24 at $100.22. Butts, loins, and bellies were sharply higher. And estimated hog slaughter was 494,000 head, up 1,000 on the week and up about 39,000 on the year. At the CME, live and feeder cattle ended the day limit higher on oversold signals, and lean hog futures were higher as well, supported by stronger pork values during the session. I'm Megan Grebner for Brownfield.
We asked parents who adopted teens to share their journey.
We just kind of knew from the beginning that we were family. They showcased a sense of love that I never had before. I mean, he's not only my parent, like he's like my best friend.
At the end of the day, it's all been worth it. I wouldn't change a thing about our lives.
Learn about adopting a teen from foster care. Visit adoptuskids.org to learn more. Brought to you by Adopt US Kids, the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, and the Ad Council.
Enough already.
We can do more.
Enough already. We can find a cure.
Enough already.
We can do better for our kids.
Enough already. We are relying on you.
We can come together to support Children's Cancer Research Fund, a national nonprofit dedicated to ending childhood cancer that is on the front line of breakthroughs. Because
it's enough already.
Go to childrenscancer.org today.
That has been the Brownfield Commentary and Midday Livestock Report. It is now time to take a look at updated funeral announcements being brought to you as a courtesy of Your World Today. Serving Salem and Dent County for over 30 years, Your World Today is 4 pages of information that will take you about 5 minutes to read, and they are available in over 40 locations in Salem and in Bunker, and online at our website, KSMOradio.com. Your World Today. Be sure and pick one up every weekday or check it out online. Mary Linda Posey Hobson, age 57, of Salem, passed away Friday, November 7th. Funeral services for Linda Hobson will be Wednesday morning at 11 at the Wilson Mortuary, Salem Chapel. Visitation for family and friends of Linda Hobson will also be Wednesday morning starting at 10 and continue until service time at 11 o'clock. Burial will be in the Carty Cemetery, and all arrangements for Mary Linda Posey Hobson of Salem are under the direction of the Wilson Mortuary of Salem. William Ray Hudson of Salem passed away May 24, 2025 in California at the age of 91 years. Graveside services for William Ray Hudson will be Saturday, November 15th at 11 o'clock in the morning at the Boss Cemetery, Boss, Missouri. And all arrangements for William Ray Hudson of Salem are under the direction of the Wilson Mortuary of Salem. Jesse Andrew Fuller, Sr. of Salem, passed away Friday, October 31st, at the age of 58 years. A celebration of life for Jesse Fuller, Sr. will be Saturday afternoon at 4 o'clock at the Wilson Mortuary, Salem Chapel. Visitation for family and friends of Jesse Fuller, Sr. will also be Saturday from 2 o'clock until service time at 4. Memorial contributions may be made to the family to help with final expenses. Envelopes will be available, and all arrangements for Jesse Andrew Fuller, Sr. of Salem are under the direction of the Wilson Mortuary of Salem. Cheryl Lee Lawton Bowles of Salem passed away Thursday, November 6th at the age of 78 years. A private celebration of life gathering will be announced by the family at a later date. And all arrangements for Cheryl Lee Lawton Bowles of Salem are under the direction of the Wilson Mortuary of Salem. That has been a look at updated funeral announcements and was brought to you as a courtesy of Your World Today. Your World Today is the only daily news flyer in Dent County. It is available in over 40 locations in Salem and in Bunker. And be sure and check out Your World Today online at our website, KSMOradio.com. Your World Today has been serving Dent County for over 30 years, and the best part about it is absolutely free.
What's the fastest way for you to get yourself up to date on the latest in news, sports, weather, and obituaries that costs you absolutely nothing? It's Your World Today. Serving Salem and Dent County now for over 20 years, Your World Today is 4 pages of information that will take you about 5 minutes to read, and they're available in over 30-plus locations in Salem and in Bunker. Your World Today. Pick one up every weekday. They're free.
It is now time for a look at local news, and it's being brought to you by Southwest Baptist University's Salem campus. SBU's Salem campus provides quality higher education close to home for residents of Dent County and the surrounding area. For more on degrees and programs, stop by SBU's Salem campus today, or you can call them at 573-729-7071. I'm Bob Parsons reporting. The Dent County Commissioners met Monday morning at the courthouse. Dent County Emergency Management Director Derek Marfitt told the Commission 1 out of 9 of the FEMA projects submitted has been funded, and that is the low water crossing guardrails on Dent County Road 3220, better known as the Golf Course Road. FEMA will pay $12,976.85 of the cost, and SEMA will be paying $1,739.24. That money will be going into the Road and Bridge Fund. The total cost of the project, as determined by FEMA, was $17,394.20. The county will be responsible for the balance. Marfitt also proposed to the county to contract the emergency management services to the Dent County Sheriff's Department, which is what Phelps County has been doing for the last 14 years, and Crawford County just started. By doing this, Marfitt said if he should leave or be fired, the county would not have to start the process of finding a new EMD director all over again, which would also mean that all the FEMA projects already submitted would have to be resubmitted by the new emergency management director along with all the paperwork. As it stands now, if Marfitt should leave or be fired, emergency management director responsibilities would fall on the shoulders of presiding commissioner Gary Larson, according to state statute. Marfitt said this would also eliminate the double duties payroll issue, as the Department of Energy Management would be under the sheriff's office, and that EMD work would fall under the normal duties or other duties category on deputies' checks. If the county commission wants to do this, Marfitt said the sheriff's department would ask for $7,000 per year. And with the EMPG grant the county applies for, that amount could double if there is a federally declared disaster. Marfitt said he has a sample agreement based off the Phelps and Crawford County contracts for the commission to review. The commissioners thank Marfitt for his work, and they will review the agreement. Dent County Treasurer Danita Williams was in to report the sales tax receipts for October. The General Revenue and Law Enforcement Sales Tax Funds each received $95,409.96, which was up $8,253.29 from October of 2024. Year-to-date, each has received $95,409.96, which is up $8,253.29 from October of 24. I apologize. I think I just read that sentence twice. Year-to-date, each fund is up $37,541.40, or about 3.7%. She said the Road and Bridge Fund received $47,704.73, and that's up $7,205.78 from last October. Year-to-date, the Road and Bridge Fund is up $51,569.56, and that's about 10.7%. Williams reported each of the jail funds received $95,831.65, which was an increase of $14,412.25 from the October of 2024 figure. Year-to-date, each fund is up $103,236.49, an increase of 10.7%. Dent County Collector Shannon Vankirk reported the county collection surtax and interest from March through October was $51,789.90, which will be turned over to the tax entities. In the road report, District 1 Commissioner Keith Green said grading will be done on Dent County Road 5600 and brush should be cut on County Road 5530. He also stated miscellaneous ditch work will also be done in the district. District 2 Commissioner Jimmy Williams reported grading will be done on Dent County Roads 2160, 2165, 2170, 2350, and 4380. Williams went on to say rock will be added and brush cut on County Road 2150. Williams said he and Commissioner Green know the county is behind on brush cutting and hope to get that caught up. Presiding Commissioner Larson and Dent County Clerk Angie Curley had nothing to report. At the last meeting, it was reported that the 2007 county truck sold on Purple Wave for $9,108. The 2002 truck sold for $13,365, and the road groomer sold for $9,405 for a total of $28,878. Zach Moser with the Dent County Health Center also stopped by to update the county on the Care Cab and that they provided 120 rides in October. The next meeting of the Dent County Commission will be Thursday morning at the courthouse at 9 o'clock, and the meeting will be open to the public. The Dent County Health Center is providing warming items for those in need with winter coats, gloves, mittens, hats, and new socks. They'll continue to provide the service this year. If you'd like to help restock the items people have already picked up, you can donate gloves, mittens, all sizes of hats, new socks, and blankets. For more information, or to donate items, or to make monetary donations for staff to purchase items for the warming center at the Dent County Health Center, or if you need someone to pick up your donations, feel free to call them at 573-729-3106 or stop by the Dent County Health Center on Highway 3272 East. The Salem Area Chamber of Commerce and the City of Salem will hold the Christmas Parade of Lights in Salem on Friday, December 5th, starting at 6 o'clock with this year's theme, Candy Cane Lane. The parade route will be the same as in the past years, starting from SBU, heading east on Franklin, then traveling north on MacArthur to 4th Street before traveling east to the Dent County Courthouse. Entry forms are now available at the office of the Salem Area Chamber of Commerce in Salem. Forms need to be returned by December 1st at noon to the Chamber office at 1136 South Main Street in Salem, or you can email it to chamber@salemmo.com. If you have any questions, you can call the Chamber office at 573-729-6900. On Wednesday, November 5th, the Missouri State Highway Patrol's Division of Drug and Crime Control arrested 41-year-old Carl E. Swanson of St. James in connection with a sexual abuse investigation conducted by the Troop I Criminal Investigative Unit of the Missouri State Highway Patrol. The Phelps County Prosecuting Attorney formally charged Swanson with 1 count of child molestation in the first degree, 1 count of statutory rape in the second degree, and 1 count of statutory sodomy in the second degree. Swanson is being held in the Phelps County Jail with a $250,000 bond. On April 28th of this year, the Phelps County Sheriff's Office requested the Division of Drug and Crime Control to investigate allegations of child sex abuse involving former Doolittle Police Department officer Carl E. Swanson. At that time, Swanson was transported to the Phelps County Jail and placed on an investigative hold. These charges are mere accusations and are not evidence of guilt. Evidence in support of these charges must be presented before a court of competent jurisdiction whose duty is to determine guilt or innocence. The Missouri State Highway Patrol's Division of Drug and Crime Control announced that criminal charges have been filed against 39-year-old Melvin J. Fincher of Rolla regarding the theft of cattle. Fincher has pending charges in other counties, which include Phelps, Dent, Polk, and Nottoway counties. Fincher was arrested on October 24th after an investigation conducted by the Rural Crimes Investigative Unit with the assistance of an area law enforcement. In July of 2024, the Highway Patrol was made aware of suspicious activity involving the sale of livestock and farm equipment in Phelps County. During the investigation, Rural Crimes Investigation Unit and investigators were informed by Texas authorities of a cattle theft investigation involving 42 head of cattle from a livestock market in Texas. The theft occurred between August 10th and 11th of 2024, and the total value of the cattle was $71,078. After further investigation, it was determined the cattle were received by Melvin Fincher, a resident of Phelps County. During the investigation and while searching property associated with Fincher, USDA livestock tags were located in the livestock pens on the premises. Identification numbers indicated the tags were issued to the livestock market in Texas, where the cattle were originally stolen. Additional evidence was collected connecting Fincher to the theft of cattle in Texas. On December 2, 2024, Fincher was formally charged by the Phelps County Prosecuting Attorney with 1 count of stealing livestock and/or wildlife, a prior offense. Fincher later pled guilty to this charge. This October 27th, Fincher was sentenced to serve 10 years incarceration with the Missouri Department of Corrections. The sentence was suspended in execution of sentence, and Fincher is currently serving 5 years of supervised probation. Fincher is also facing numerous charges in Dent, Polk, and Nottoway counties for other related criminal offenses, including identity theft, livestock theft, and farm equipment theft. The total value of damages involved in these cases exceeds $219,000. The Missouri State Highway Patrol is appreciative of the assistance from the Texas and Southwestern Cattle Raisers Association, the Missouri Livestock and Farm Protection Task Force, USDA, and the Polk County Sheriff's Office. If you have any information regarding these cases, please contact Highway Patrol's Division of Drug and Crime Control at 573-526-6122. And that has been a look at local news, and it was brought to you by SBU Salem Campus at 501 South Grand Street, where they offer degrees in nursing, which is an RN Bridge program, criminal justice, and elementary education. For more about SBU Salem Campus, contact them at 573-729-7071.
Southwest Baptist University campus in Salem provides quality higher education close to home for residents of Dent County and the surrounding areas. The classes at SBU Salem campus are taught in the afternoon and evenings, making a degree attainable for people who are in the workforce or can't afford to go off to get a degree. We offer degrees in nursing, which is an RN Bridge program, elementary education. For more information on the degrees and programs, please contact admissions counselor Chris Welch to schedule an appointment as a prospective or returning student.
Becky didn't know what to do with new meds prescribed and no real cost clue.
She squinted at prices, that can't be right. Then tapped GoodRx and saw the light.
She can get a deal. Book telehealth if she feels.
Learn about those meds without any stress. That one little app does all the rest. Even my horse downloaded it. Dang, save time and money on prescriptions.
Check GoodRx. GoodRx is not insurance.
This message comes from Viking, committed to exploring the world in comfort. Journey through the heart of Europe on an elegant Viking longship with thoughtful service, destination-focused dining, and cultural enrichment on board and on shore. With small ships that bring travelers closer to the destination, there's more time to explore. And every Viking voyage is all-inclusive, with no children and no casinos. Discover more at Viking.com.
Ryan Reynolds here from Mint Mobile with a message for everyone paying big wireless way too much. Please, for the love of everything good in this world, stop. With Mint, you can get premium wireless for just $15 a month. Of course, if you enjoy overpaying, no judgments, but that's weird. Okay, one judgment.
Visit mintmobile.com/radio. Upfront payment of $45 for 3-month plan, equivalent to $15 per month required. Intro rate first 3 months only, then full price plan options available. Taxes and fees extra. See full terms at mintmobile.com.
It is now time for a look at local and regional sports, being brought to you as courtesy of your Ozark sports leader, KSMO. The St. Louis Blues will be hosting the Calgary Flames tonight on KSMO Radio, 1340 AM and 95.7 FM, with the pre-skate coverage starting at 6:30 and the puck drops at 7 o'clock. The Missouri Tigers and Minnesota Golden Gophers will face off in Mizzou Arena tomorrow night. Both teams enter the game with an unblemished record and 5 combined wins. You can listen to the game live on KSMO Radio with pregame coverage starting at 6:30 and the tip-off at 7 o'clock. And that has been a look at local and regional sports brought to you as a courtesy of KSMO. Stay tuned for a look at sports from the Missouri Net.
Missouri Net Sports, I'm Bill Pollock. The MLB Network made the announcement last night.
Your 2025 Jackie Robinson Rookie of the Year award winner for the National League is Drake Baldwin.
Drake Baldwin is a former Missouri State catcher who started opening day with the Braves and played in 124 games, batting .274 with 19 homers and 80 RBIs. He received 21 of the 30 first-place votes.
I don't even know if I've wrapped it up completely yet, and to realize how much it really means. It's still kind of surreal right now, but just an incredible year. And
Baldwin is Mo State's second winner of the award, joining 2005 winner Ryan Howard. The Chiefs getting ready for Denver. The Broncos 8-2 overall, leading the AFC West, and they are 5-0 at home. The Chiefs are 5-4 coming out of their bye week, where Andy Reid is 9-3 with the Chiefs coming out of those byes. Now, does he feel a sense of urgency that things need to turn around for this team?
Yeah, that's not how I feel. I feel like the guys have got good energy, and we just need to clean a couple things up, and we'll be okay there.
We'll find out tonight if the Mizzou Tigers fall out of the top 25 college football playoff rankings. When you look at the number of wins Mizzou football has compiled, double-digit seasons back-to-back, 6-3 this year. You can say Eli Drinkwitz has the team moving in the right direction, but there's some who feel that they've been stagnant and they haven't been able to bust through the SEC, going 0-6 against ranked conference opponents the last two seasons.
Yeah, they're good teams. They're good teams, and I don't do a good enough job coaching.
Well, we'll see how they do against Mississippi State, a team with one SEC win this Saturday at 6:45. Bill Pollock, Missouri Net Sports.
We asked parents who adopted teens to share their journey.
We just kind of knew from the beginning that we were family.
They showcased a sense of love that I never had before. I mean, he's not only my parent, he's like my best friend.
At the end of the day, it's all been worth it. I wouldn't change a thing about our lives.
Learn about adopting a teen from foster care. Visit adoptuskids.org to learn more. Brought to you by Adopt US Kids, the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, and the Ad Council.
Enough already.
We can do more.
Enough already. We can find a cure.
Enough already.
We can do better for our kids.
Enough already. We are relying on you.
We can come together to support Children's Cancer Research Fund, a national nonprofit dedicated to ending childhood cancer that is on the front line of breakthroughs. Because
it's enough already.
Go to childrenscancer.org today.
MissouriNet.com is your free online news source. No monthly fees or annoying limited access to stories. For more than 50 years, MissouriNet reporters have been bringing you all things Missouri. Visit MissouriNet.com for our feature program Show Me Today, plus up-to-date news and sports. Are you a Missouri history buff? Check out Across Our Wide Missouri, MissouriNet, on the web at MissouriNet.com, on X at MissouriNet, MissouriNet.com.
Here at KSMO, we've got news from the Missouri Net coming up next. Then stay tuned to your hometown radio station. I'll be back after the top of the hour with your latest KSMO weather forecast.
Missouri Net News. I'm Sue Danielson. Missouri has cited nearly 500 truck drivers in the past month for failing English language proficiency tests. Captain Scott White of the Missouri State Highway Patrol says when a driver is found to be out of compliance, they're put out of service.
But that driver is prohibited from going any further down the road.
The federal government stopped enforcing English fluency requirements in 2016. Those requirements resumed this year. Credit card fees for purchases are becoming more common, according to the Missouri Bankers Association CEO Jackson Hadaway. He says more retailers are tacking on the 2 to 5% fees to cover the cost of accepting cards. A second Safe Haven baby box has been installed in South St. Louis County. Organizers say the first one, which was installed 2 years ago, has enabled the safe surrender of 2 infants. And numerous events and ceremonies are planned across the state today, this Veterans Day. Most state and federal government offices are closed, and there will be no mail delivery today. Missouri Net News.
This is McGruff the Crime Dog, and I need you to help me take a bite out of crime. Another teenager fell victim to fake pills. Smells like big crime that needs to be stopped. Where are these pills coming from, and how are kids getting them? Right from under our noses, crooks are targeting kids on social media and selling them counterfeit pills that could seal their fate with a click of a button. It may seem harmless, maybe it doesn't even seem like a drug deal, but it definitely is. So before buying pills online, think about this. Should buying prescription pills be that easy? Think these pills are tested and safe? Think they're the same ones you get from a doctor? You know they're not. Did you know that many fake pills contain fentanyl, and an amount small enough to fit on the tip of a pencil can be lethal? Listen, before buying pills from social media, think again. Learn more at mcgruffpsa.org and go for real. Brought to you by USPTO and the National Crime Prevention Council.